What is up, comrades? It's your boy Idris here, and today is Friday, okay? And I called off of work on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I felt guilty for calling off. And I kind of want to yap about it. I kind of want to talk, speak my mind, rant about it, because I know other people can relate to this too. I feel guilty for calling off, which is ridiculous because I was actually really sick. And even today, like I said, today is Friday. Yesterday, even Thursday, I was considering calling off because I still felt sick. And even today, I still feel sluggish. But anyway, let's talk about it, man. You call off of work and you feel guilty for calling off. So let's make this make sense. And I hate saying that phrase, but you feel guilty. Let's say you give into the guilt. You go to work and then you get your coworker sick. Wouldn't you feel more guiltier if you actually went to work legitimately sick, getting other coworkers sick, and then they call off, and then you call off, and then it becomes a whole chaos? If you're sick, just stay home. It does not matter. A year from now, looking back on this day, you're gonna not even remember this. So even your guilt isn't gonna last that long, and it's just a false sense of guilt. The fact that me as a grown man and you watching this, you a grown man or a grown woman, having to ask permission from another person to call off of work because you're sick or maybe there's some family emergency going on or whatever is ridiculous. I just can't wait to become financially independent. I can't wait for you guys watching this video to become financially independent, because when we finally do become financially independent, it's just going to be funny looking back on this time and actually feeling guilty for calling off for work. All right. So, also, the other thing I want to add to that too is feeling guilty for calling off sick, and also feeling guilty for not being productive. The most productive thing you can do is to actually rest. When I was off for Tuesday and Wednesday because I was sick, I felt like a bum just being at home. But I was sick. There's not much I can do. Obviously, you could do some type of light work when you're sick. You can do some light type of work, but stressing about it in your head, stressing about it because you feel like a bum, you're at home and you're sick, is not productive at all. If anything, it's kind of like having a scab on your arm or a scab on your leg. Instead of leaving your scab alone, leaving your wound alone, you keep on picking at it and scratching it. Then guess what's gonna happen? Your wound is going to take longer to heal. So if you force yourself, or I force myself to be very productive while we're being sick, then we're just going to prolong recovery, and it's going to take even longer to heal. And therefore, we're going to constantly feel sluggish for more than we need to. And we're going to feel groggy. We're still going to feel congested and sick. And the most productive thing you can do, the most productive thing that I can do, is just rest. Let your body heal. Let myself heal. Easier said than done, especially if you guys always feel guilty when you're not doing something because you think you should always be doing something. But that's another thing that I feel when I call off work sick, because I'm sick. And the funny thing is that I just started working at this job. I've been working here for 2 months. Before I got hired at this job, I already had pre-planned days off before I even got hired. Besides those pre-planned days off, sorry, I had to burp there. Besides those pre-planned days off, I never really called outside. I never really called off of work. I just called off 2 days because I was sick. Um, and it's not like I'm making it up. And even you guys too, if you guys called off because you're legitimately sick, or you have some family emergency, it's not like you called off just to call off because you don't feel like going to work. You needed to actually call off of work. So the fact that you feel guilty and I feel guilty makes no sense at all. On top of that, I called off on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. If I was faking it, if I really wanted some days off and I really wanted to stay home, I would have just called off on a Thursday and a Friday. Or I would have just called off on a Monday and a Tuesday so I could have back to back days off. But I obviously didn't do that because I didn't want to call off. Remember, like my last video, I said that I need to pay off some debt. So I don't want to call off if I really don't need to call off. And if you guys are in the same boat as me, there's no reason to feel guilty at all about that. But yeah, that's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to vent and speak out loud. Other than that, other than feeling guilty for calling off, calling sick, I paid off my Best Buy debt. I paid off, I think, $400 towards my fast track, and I'm actually getting some progress towards paying off some debt. Now I have fast track and taxes that's left for me to pay. I'm also thinking about selling my DJI Mavic Air 2 drone to buy myself a better mic. buy myself a DJI Mic Mini or a DJI Mic 2. DJI Mic 2 is like $349, not to mention taxes included. So I'm, instead of buying it impulsively, I'm just trying to sell things that I don't even use anymore. Like my drone. I have a drone and it's a very good drone. I just don't use it. And you need a license to fly that drone, and my license is expired too. Um so I'm trying to figure out a way to overcome the impulsiveness to spend money, but also trying to be creative with it too. Like if I really want to buy another mic, then I could at least sell something before I buy something impulsively. But I'm paying off debt. My gaming YouTube channel, the one that's It's Okay I Play Games, that one is getting good views, good traction. I only got 76 subscribers at that channel, but it's going somewhere. The only thing that I'm struggling with right now at the time of me recording this video is to do my WGU courses, like finance courses that I have to finish. I'm struggling really hard to find the time to do that. And I'm not it's not just the time, it's just priorities, man. It's like it's boring. It's boring, but I have to do it if I want to get a degree. So there's just a lot of stuff going on too. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm trying to take it one step at a time and trying to do trying to prioritize time too. Like for my gaming channel, I posted a lot of videos because my thing is like at least post one video a week or one video every 2 weeks. And same thing with this YouTube channel. So that way I have time to go to the gym and time to go to take courses, WGU. But that's where I'm at. Other than all of that, again, I know like I'm just ranting and this is like a life update video for me too. I'm about to burp again. Excuse me. But that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, don't feel guilty for calling off for work. It makes no sense, dude. If you guys are really sick, call off. What's the point of going to work when you're sick? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video or took something from this video. Like I said, I know my YouTube channel is not the greatest right now. It doesn't have to be great to start a YouTube channel. And I know I don't have a set niche right now. And like I said many times in the past couple of videos, I'm not worried about a niche right now. I'm more so focused on trying to get comfortable talking on the camera like I'm talking to my friend, or talking to the camera like I talk to myself, instead of like worrying about what's the niche going to be at the moment. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to post it and put it out there. That's how I stay consistent. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.